Good evening, savages, and welcome to another episode of Savagely Paranormal. This evening, we're doing everything Spirit Box related. It's always fun. Spirit Box is always an interesting tool for us to use.
It is fun. It's
results
difficult,
vary.
but it's fun.
Results vary, depending. You know, sometimes we have it where just music pops through and it's weird, and other times we have great results where we're getting the words all the time. Depends, though.
Then you get the fun growls.
Yeah, and the weird, creepy laughs.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that a lot.
Those are fun.
Yeah, so a spirit box is just a little mini...
little radio
thingamajigger.
A little AM, FM.
And it scans the frequencies, and it plays the white noisy stuff, and...
It scans them really, really, really fast.
Yeah. Forward and backwards, and it's just... Yeah. So fun.
They can use that to...
During the Estes method...
So fun.
During the Estes method, which is a method that we do quite frequently,
yeah,
the white noise that this gives off can be maddening at times when it's super quiet.
I find it kind of soothing.
I'm glad you do.
But then you can put me to sleep.
Yeah, but then you get to that point where it starts to like dement itself in your head because you're listening to it for so long, and
yeah, and sometimes you'll like hear like the static take on words, which has happened to me a few times, and I'm like, I don't think I like this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to play this game anymore. But, so yeah. And we use the spirit box at almost every location that we go to.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it helps us communicate with
It's one of the easier ways for them to communicate with us.
Yeah.
Besides the pendulum and stuff, where you can actually get more than a yes or no answer.
It kind of adds a more consistent source of energy for them to use to speak through.
Yeah. And it adds, for lack of a better way to describe it, it adds more of a human touch to it because you can hear them.
Yeah, you hear their responses in real time, which it's cool. Can be creepy sometimes, depending on what comes through.
And kind of like when you do the EVPs on the voice recorders, it's all open for interpretation because you may hear one thing, I may hear something else, which is why we take notes when we do it.
Yeah.
And then we can go back and compare, and because even though you hear a word come through here, that may not be the exact word that they were trying to say. So if something comes through like, I can't think of a good example. I can't think. We just had one the last time.
Like attach could also mean like something that's close, something.
And sometimes words that sound the same. Yeah. So instead of door could be floor or something like that, because it's all interpretation of how they got it to come through.
Now, recently, the maker, one of the guys that builds these devices, he said that you sometimes get better results if you put the antenna up, which we don't normally do. Depends.
And somebody else said if you remove the antenna, you get better results because it doesn't have so much radio interference. But if you don't do it correctly, you break the whole damn thing.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
No, I'm not doing it.
No.
Well, you can put the antenna up. I'm not taking it out because I'm not going to break it.
Generally, when I do the Estes method, I leave the antenna up.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why you get better results than everybody else. Because I never put the antenna up. I always forget that it exists.
I always put the antenna up.
I always forget that there's an antenna on it because we never use it. So.
When I first got it, I did. But then it was kind of one of those things where everybody's like, no, you don't use the antenna. No. Okay.
We want to we really are curious. One of our viewers wasn't able to make it to our live this week, actually had really good questions about the spirit box, and she wanted to know if we thought it was possible for the spirit box to pick up remote location. So, like, say, because we've been to her house for paranormal activity, and she wanted to know if we were doing a live with the spirit box, if the spirit box could pick things up from her house.
I don't see why it wouldn't, because, you know, like, you can do remote viewings as a medium.
Yeah.
I think it would depend on the strength of the entity, first of all.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we would kind of, like, have to open ourselves up to, like, call them to come through.
I don't know.
Or,
I mean...
And as your to ask a question, because I'm a little confused on the remote location. How do you mean?
like, if somebody's a viewer watching our live right now, and they send us a question, hey, can you tell me if Aunt Sue is here, or something like that? If we turn the spirit box on, if we could communicate with Aunt Sue via them watching us.
That's hard to say.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there are groups on TikTok and other platforms
That claim it's possible.
that actually have, like, done lives on their channels, like their TikTok channels, and have had people actively asking questions, and their answers come through on their spirit box.
Yeah.
There. But they have an ethos box, which is sort of
An
different.
amped up version, kind of, sort of.
It's one of these with like an ANC mini, but it also has a like an EMF pump built into it, so it gives a little more energy than
Yeah.
just what we have here.
My other question is, in those cases, are they like,
Or the spirits at the locations of the spirit boxes in
Right.
answering.
because they knew this was going to happen, or did the two parties involved, you know, meet up previously and kind of share their energy type thing, where they open themselves up to each other?
I don't
Or
know.
do they have some sort of relationship outside of this? Or is it just possible to just communicate with them because they're watching the live and say, hey,
I don't know. Guess that's what we're gonna find out later.
I hope so, if there's anybody out there.
Yeah. Well, so the reason that our lovely viewer asked us this question is because she's seen another group go live on TikTok, and they had lots of users from their TikTok, like from the TikTok community, popping into their lives to ask questions. So we're trying to figure out, you know, like, can we sit here and talk to their stuff? And there are other groups that have used the spirit box to help find, like, the bodies of missing people and those kind of things. And in that case, they're closer to the locations, obviously, of those. But they have started at their own home location to figure out where they should
Yeah. I don't see why
pinpoint their
it wouldn't
search.
work. I mean, we could sit here and use the pendulum and ask questions about this person's house and get answers.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know. It's an interesting theory. So, I mean, make sure you guys like this video so that we know that we're actually, you know, getting people out in YouTube land to see us. So we're gonna turn the spirit box on, and if I can see the power button, and see if we can get it to go. Okay, make it do the sweepy things.
You want forward or reverse?
It doesn't matter. Is the
Yeah, I don't have that on yet until we get this going because of that big, loud noise it does.
Yeah.
That big loud noise.
It's always loud. It's so loud when it first clicks on, and sometimes it startles you. Do not suggest turning this on while you have headphones on.
I just wanted to make sure it was going at the right speed and everything without...
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. So, if you have any questions for our spirit box that our spirit box can answer,
Oh, I was like, why can't I hear it?
probably helps if I turn the volume up.
Yeah, that would probably help.
Can you guys hear it out there in TV land? Can you hear it? Alright. Are there any spirits out there that want
Why does it keep going?
turning? Trying to turn the volume up. Are there any spirits out here that would like to speak to our YouTube audience? Do we have any questions from our YouTube audience that would like to
Yes.
yes. Well, guys, they're waiting on you. Ask away. Let's see.
I
I
didn't catch it.
I heard something, I just didn't hear what it said.
I didn't either.
Bling.
Let's broadcast on Discord and see if anybody has any questions.
Is there anybody here that has any messages for anyone?
That was me. Probably.
Yeah, it was. Is there anybody that would like to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, so who is that wanted to talk? Hello, you said you would like to talk. You said yeah. What do you want to talk about?
It's trying hard.
Yeah, it's really trying. Are you here to talk to us or to someone else?
Who are you here to talk to?
There was something, but I don't know what it said.
I'm sure there's a place to set this. I don't think it can hear it if I pull it down towards me though.
Tia will be joining us shortly.
Ooh, awesome.
You see it.
Try the remote.
That's my friend who...
Oh, that, yeah, okay.
If I pull this down, can you still hear it if I pull it down
Yeah,
here?
it's just not as loud.
because we
little
can
simpler spot.
we can
Yeah,
help.
about
We
right
can
there.
tell them what we hear, and then they can always go play it back if they want to
Yeah,
hear it.
it's not quiet, but it's not loud enough to understand if somebody
It's hard
says
for us to hear it
Right.
if it's up there.
And when it's up there, it just kind of goes.
Yeah, now you see what the problem is with us and headphones on. Okay, who are you here to talk to?
I have somebody asking, can you tell us who the president is?
They also ask, do you know that you died?
Will you come back and talk to us?
Oh, that's what she's asking. Tia's asking if you can ask it if it knows what year it is and all that kind of stuff.
Right now, there's nobody talking to us. Said right. Hey, I know you were here a few minutes ago. Can you come back and talk to us? We would like you to take part in our little experiment we're doing here.
Can you answer Tia's questions?
I have a friend of mine who was going to watch this. She wanted to know if her dad's around. Can't remember his name, but I want to say Anthony.
Can you see us?
My house is never this quiet. Never.
I know, it's weird.
Who doesn't like to be put in the spotlight like that?
We're not trying to talk to them, but usually they make themselves known.
Let's see. We read off some of the YouTube questions. Oops, got it.
All right, come on in, guys, and talk to us.
Tia would like to know what the year is. Can you tell us what the year is?
Or something, but I didn't hear it.
There's a woman's voice.
What year is it for you?
Alright, guys, while we're waiting for the spirits to decide to cooperate, go hit that like button so we know you're here.
One.
That was a deep man's voice, too.
Yeah.
That could have been an ooh or a two.
1, 2.
That sounded like 5. Jenny, I got
I wonder if that's the. I heard 2. So. I wonder if that's the year. 1252.
I don't know. Are you from 1252?
Is that what year you think it is? That's back in the dark ages.
Right.
The only thing that would have been here at that point, I think, is Native Americans.
Yeah.
Columbus didn't get over here till 1492.
I don't know, but I've never heard this spirit box be so quiet.
Yeah, me neither. It's weird.
Because there's a skeptic in the room.
Yeah.
Blame it on him. It's all your fault, Jake. It's all your fault.
Casting influence. Wow.
I'm just resetting it. Sorry.
Didn't like that you said that in Romanian.
No, it made it louder.
I was trying to make it louder.
Oh, yeah. I set it down now. I don't have to hold it.
All right, let's try this again now that it's a little louder.
We're going to give this another few minutes, and then I'm going to send a link to Tia, and she can get all brought into the podcast, and we'll have her up on the screen, and you guys can try a session there since this is a little quiet.
Okay.
Give it just a few more minutes, let her get set up.
Okay. Is there anybody here that's going to talk with us?
With that being so loud, you can't look down. The mic's above you. You gotta be a little louder if that's going to be that loud.
It's like I just noticed it was there.
So,
If I smack it just right, I can hit Meg with it.
hey now.
I don't know. If you break that, he might.
I might go out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Can you come talk to us, please?
Ooh, that's a good question. Can you cross dimensions?
Oh yeah, we're not asking that question.
It was something, but it didn't sound like an actual answer. Maybe that was your buddy Music Man.
Probably because I said we're not asking that question, and he's like, nope, no, you're not.
But to answer that one without reading it, there's at least one.
Yeah. At least.
At least.
And I'm right here.
It said something, but I didn't quite catch it.
I didn't either.
All I'm hearing is get to the chopper.
It's still a chocolate.
Sounds like a helicopter.
It's weird. The static changes at every location that we're in. Because at our last investigation, the static did not sound like this.
No, it changes.
Well, as you move around, radio stations change, and that's basically what it's doing, is Scanning radios.
Hi, who's me?
Myself.
And I.
Thank you.
Who's me? You wanted to pop in and say me.
Strategically placed logo.
Sorry, guys. It's not usually this dull.
Spirit, can you tell us if you can cross dimensions?
Can you cross dimensions like Meg's hair can? That is some bright shit.
Hey, Spirit.
Crap.
Hey, hey.
We have a skeptic in the room. Can you say something to him?
We have Tia live and on stream right now.
Hello!
So explain to the viewers what you have planned for this remote, and turn that down so
I
we
just shut it off.
explain to everyone what it is you're looking to experiment with Tia.
Okay.
And then I'll have her mic turned on here, and you'll be able to interact directly with her.
All right. So, in this new experiment that we're trying, we want to see if we can communicate from our location with spirits at Tia's location. If there are any.
Yes.
Hopefully there are. Otherwise, our spirit box is going to be
As
quiet.
boring as it just was.
Yeah!
Hi, Tia.
Hi.
Hello.
So, we're gonna...
She's on the cast, so everybody on the cast can hear her. You're going to want to put these on so you can hear her. Or whoever's going to be...
Oh, wait. I get to wear the coveted headphones.
Yeah, we're gonna
The
make you wear
coveted
the...
headphones.
We gonna make you wear the headphones?
We got spirit box duty. You got Tia duty.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan, because I can't do both. I can't listen
I
to
can't
the spirit box
focus
and
on-
have
no.
the headphones on.
You
at the
get,
same time.
you get the spirit box, I get the Tia box.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
And I get the pad and
how are
pencil.
you going to conduct this experiment? Is Tia going to ask questions that Brian can relay through? And do you have to instruct it to read from Tia's side? I mean, how do you plan on doing this?
I don't know. This is a new thing that we're trying. So we've never done this before. So we're just going to kind of wing it the best we can.
Have
Maybe
you heard that
Tia-
it's possible?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe Tia can say something at her house, like kind of welcoming them to come and talk to us for her. I don't know.
Okay.
This is kind of something new. So
All right, the floor is yours.
Okay.
And thank you, Tia.
Yeah.
Right, you're welcome.
She says you're welcome.
thank you for being our guinea pig.
Yeah.
Oh,
feedback from
somebody
Matt.
said hello.
Oh, we got the hello already?
Yeah, we already got a hello. Alright, spirits.
You want to turn it down a hair, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, just a little bit. Maybe.
Now that it's
Oh,
actually
yeah,
louder.
that's probably going to be good. Can you hear it? Okay.
I can hear it.
Alright, spirits. Tia has joined us, and she wants to ask you questions. Okay.
That only I can hear. I have to relay.
Well, the guests who are watching can hear it too, but
Well,
in this room.
I think it
Spirits.
said go.
Spirits at Tia's house. How many are you?
Spirits at Tia's house, you are welcome to come and talk with us. I thought that said 3.
Yeah, I heard 3.
did you
That's
hear it
what
at
I
all?
heard.
Does she have questions?
Are you a child?
No, that said 9.
That's weird.
They're all showing up apparently, huh?
Right?
Apparently.
Did you guys hear that on your end? What she asked?
No.
No.
She asked if it is a child.
Spirit at Tia's house, are you a child?
She should just be able to ask questions when it should answer. We
Probably.
Probably don't have to relay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, try it both ways and see what happens, right? That's why it's an experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting experiment.
Kind of like a reverse Estes method.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, especially for you, because you're normally the one on the Estes method.
I'm also the one usually wearing the headphones. So.
Yeah.
Except now I'm asking the question based on what comes through the headphones.
Is there a child spirit at Tia's house?
What is it? I can't hear what it said, but it sounded like it said something.
I think I heard a little voice say me.
I thought I heard a man's voice say one.
There was this man's voice, and then right after that was a little voice that sounded like it said me.
Oh, that was weird.
I said people.
Yeah.
Were you here before I moved in?
She would like to know if you were there before she moved in.
Maybe. It was either maybe or a me.
I heard me.
Home?
Yeah.
Was that your home before Tia moved in?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Son?
It's weird that it seemed like it got a little more active now.
It definitely did.
Everything?
Yeah.
I've only got one ear open because I'm listening for questions too.
So we got hello, son. Son was in a woman's voice, and then everything was in a woman's voice.
Are you originally from Ohio?
She would like to know if you are originally from Ohio.
That was way too fast. I don't know what that was.
It sounded like gibberish.
Maybe they're excited to be able to talk.
Well, it kind of almost sounded like a whole sentence going in like super speed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Maybe they're excited to talk now.
Yeah.
They got fresh questions. It's not just us talking now.
Yeah, right?
Well, yeah.
Or if it is the ones from her house, they're like, ooh, somebody can hear me.
Maybe, I don't know. Looks interesting though. Looks promising. As soon as she jumped on, that thing started making other things. I can't catch too much of it, but once in a while I'll get something.
The spirits from Tia's house? Are you from Ohio? Maybe? Sounded like we came.
No, it sounded like maybe to me.
You could go either way.
Home.
Where is home?
that your home?
That kind of sounded like maybe in a musical sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it scanned a frequency that had music on it for that.
Yeah.
And the way it came through, it kind of sounded like a maybe to me.
Like a
but
sing-songy.
I think you
But-
need to let people know that, and how it works is that it scans all the frequencies, and sometimes it does pick up music because it's scanning all the frequencies.
Yeah.
And I don't think people understand that, so when they hear the music, they say, well, that's just radio signals, duh. Well, there's a reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know how she scans it, but I always scan it in reverse, so I can't.
I do either or. Like, I did it in reverse first, then I did it in forward, and now this one is in forward, but we can pop it back to reverse.
I generally tend to go in the reverse, so I don't mistake like frequencies coming through
Yeah.
with their words.
Yeah.
And you're not always going to get responses instantaneously. Sometimes it does take a while.
Yeah.
You can ask a question and then like a previous question will get answered.
Yeah, we've had that happen a lot.
I think it's...
Another question I have is, are you a soldier?
You gotta push it once and then hold
She
it.
would like to know if you are a soldier.
Kaden said during some of Tia's questions, there was words flying around the team screen when he was watching it.
Huh.
That sounded like a no.
That does not surprise me, Caden.
You want to switch it? I'm always terrified.
I don't know.
I was trying to cover it so that I wouldn't make that noise.
I don't
Is that
know
a
what
one?
was. Maybe.
I heard a 1.
Was that a 1 as in the number, or like you won a battle?
Or were just one of you soldiers.
Well, that's what I'm asking, like
Oh.
1 or 1 as in
Yeah.
a victory.
Yeah. It sounded like riot.
Can you tell me your name?
She would like to know if you can tell her your name. I was getting some overlay there.
Facebook comment, Clara.
Huh?
Facebook comment came in from Clara saying good evening.
Who's Claire?
Hey, Clara.
Clara Hyder.
I don't know where she
One of my
is.
mom's friends.
Can any of the spirits in Tia's house give her a name?
I can hear back feet in the headphones. It's like really throwing me off at this point.
Well, we can't have speakers projecting Tia because otherwise it'll feed back on the whole cast.
You want to switch off?
No, it's just all the conversations we're having right now.
Oh, it's. Oh, she can also
I'm
hear
getting
it.
I'm getting it back like 30 seconds later.
What's your name?
I thought I heard Doug.
Okay.
Do you remember your name?
Would you like to say anything to Tia? We can help you do that.
Closer.
Sorry.
I'm sorry is what I heard.
Did you hear that?
Ask Tia if she's able to hear the spirit box.
Can you hear the spirit box, Tia?
Yeah, I can hear it.
It was definitely a male's voice. Like a 20 to 40-year-old said, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? What did you do? Nosy. I wanna know.
Yeah, but he said something and I'm not sure what that was, so.
Are you
Why
someone
do you
I
wanna
used
tell
to
Tia
know?
you're sorry?
She would like to know if you are somebody she used to know.
And say yes.
I'm sorry, I just have this song going through my head now. Somebody that I used to.
That's interesting. That was pretty cool.
Are you always around, Tia? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Not asking it the questions it wants to answer.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Come on, Tia, you gotta give it some questions it can answer.
Okay, we
Are
don't-
you the
you
one
can
that
just speak
moved
freely,
my
you don't have to wait
figurine?
for a question.
She would like to know if you are the one that moves her figurines.
I'm not sure if that was a yes or a
I
no.
didn't hear anything. Brian, you wanna content?
Yes, please.
I think that was
Small,
me.
medium, or large content.
What was that?
Content. Small, medium, or large.
Large. Let's make it interesting.
Who is the one that moves her figurine?
There's something that I don't know what it said.
Something that ended in an E sound. Like Tommy. Or funny or
If you see me giggle, it's because I hear the questions in real time and then I hear them again.
ask her if the name Tommy means anything.
Are you the one that messes with my cabinets in the kitchen?
Are you the one that messes with her cabinets in the kitchen? And does the name Tommy mean anything to you?
Tommy? I
Tommy.
used to know Tommy.
She used to know a Tommy.
Okay, well that's the name that I got, and they just said it again.
Did you hear it come through the spirit box?
Yes.
She did hear it come through.
Tommy, what else do you have to say?
pull up too.
Tommy. I had a childhood friend named Tommy.
She said he was a childhood friend.
Okay.
But no one ever
That's me.
saw him, though. So I always thought he was an imaginary friend.
Maybe he wasn't as imaginary as you thought.
Yeah. Are you the one that is watching my kids when they sleep?
You said that he used to watch your kids while they sleep?
Yeah. You see a shadow.
Interesting.
She said they see the shadow. Did you hear that, me?
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, why do you watch your kids?
Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah.
So it sounded like.
This should be my after dark drink.
Oh, I can smell the vodka in that. Ooh, god damn.
He said large. I gave him large.
Get a good whiff of that.
Oh, Lord.
Asking, you shall receive.
Oh, Lord.
That's the good espresso vodka.
I got that for my next one, too.
Tommy, anything else to say to us? Or to Tia?
Oh, we got a breeze.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Thank you, man. That is enjoyment at the
We'll get more here shortly.
I think Tommy has stopped talking now that we figured out who he is.
Who's the one that smells like peppermint?
She would like to know who the one is that smells like peppermint.
John.
I heard no.
Oh, I heard John.
I don't know.
What did you hear?
I'm not sure what that was.
She's not sure what that was.
Was that Mr. or
I heard whisper, but it could be Mister. Mister would make more sense than whisper.
to me peppermint makes me think of a yeah. Peppermint makes me think of a grandma.
Makes me think of Santa.
I just think of a grandma because my grandma always had mints. That's not necessarily.
Oh, that's nice because my grandma always had mothballs.
My grandma always had mints or butterscotch or coffee candy. Gee, I'm addicted to coffee. Wonder why.
That is a smell you never forget.
Yeah, no.
Waffles.
Who smells like peppermint? Okay, well, I wrote down John. John, do you smell like peppermint? John,
He probably doesn't know, so
I was going to rephrase my
I
question.
would ask him, why would you smell like peppermint?
I was going to ask him, John, did you like to eat peppermint candies?
Maybe he's trying to keep the spiders away because they don't like peppermint.
Heard me.
Yeah, but that wasn't a very friendly me. That was a bee.
Mm.
So, is that me that likes peppermint, or was that John that likes peppermint?
Maybe John really likes your peppermint patties.
Or candy
Feel the
canes.
sensation.
Feel the burn.
Like Peter Paul.
The only thing mints I like are thin mints.
Oh, those are good. Is that a laugh?
Yeah.
That sounded like a laugh.
Yeah, that sounds like laughing.
Something thought I was funny.
Yeah. So, whoever it is that may or may not like the peppermints, does Tia know you?
I totally said I do.
Or do you know Tia? Did you maybe live there before, Tia?
Does one of them like to move my jewelry that's on my altar?
Do one of the spirits that is at Tia's place like to move her jewelry on her altar? I heard something, but
Yeah. Kind of sounded like home, but I can't be 100% on that one.
Are you trying to move the jewelry in a specific way on the altar? To maybe get a message across?
I heard something, but I don't know what it said.
Yeah.
I heard a boom boom in the headphones that wasn't on the spirit box.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a knocking sound over here.
Oh. Was it Isis running around?
No. She's sitting in here next to me.
She said she had a knocking sound on her end. It's Jack and Poe being normal for the time being.
Actually, Jack just actually, yeah, Jack's right here. Poe's in.
Thought I heard
Last
that.
time I saw Poe, he was in the hallway.
Wyatt said
Dinah come back inside yet?
Yeah, Dinah's inside.
What's up, dude?
Nothing.
I'm just trying to figure out where a knock would have come from. Trying to rule out all the other noises in the house to figure out where the knock was.
Anything else to
Right.
say for Tia?
Yeah, everything that could have made a knocking sound is not moving around.
Oh no!
Nah.
She said everything that can't normally make a knocking sound isn't moving around, so.
Huh.
And Shake's making a lot of noise over there, knocking stuff over. And unsurprisingly, the microphone picked it up
That's why.
Isis
because I heard it in the headphones.
was saying that she was just telling me that she's seen a little girl, like a shadow of a little girl that's been moving around. Could that be one of them? Not sure how to put that into a question.
Oh. Well, it does.
Her youngest daughter says she saw the shadow of a little girl moving around. Are you one of the spirits? And we all know how we feel about little kid spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah? No?
The face. I can go out on a limb here and say that was Tommy.
Well, the spirit box seems to have gone quiet again.
Who was the spirit of the little girl that Tia's youngest saw? Is that Tommy?
Let's do 2 more questions, and then we'll bid a very good thank you and goodbye to Tia,
Yeah.
since it's gone quiet, and
Yeah.
then we can wrap this one up. We're at an hour,
Yeah.
and I think this was a good show, you guys.
Yeah. Any final comments for Tia or anyone else from any of the spirit world? Any closing messages for anybody?
It sounded like a maybe.
Yeah.
I heard uncle. That's way off.
I can only hear half of it. And it's not the half that my ear is on.
we
Who's uncle?
I'm an uncle.
see uncle again. You didn't hear that?
I did, I just...
Yeah.
Who's uncle? Because I specifically asked for a for somebody to give a message to the skeptic in the room. He does have an uncle over there. Uncle Carl. No, he answered me after I said that. And it sounded like his voice, but I couldn't make out the word. Uncle Carl, is that you? Okay. Well, if that's you, you'll have to come back again, because I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard it that time.
I swear to God, it sounded like his voice. Alright. Alright, I guess we will wrap it up for now. Bye, Uncle Carl. Come back again.
And Tia, thank you so much for trying this experiment with everybody. I think it came out really well. There was some big activity there. For a while.
All right, no
Told me he was shutting
problem.
it off, so I was screaming.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tia.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you want to play again,
She said we are welcome.
We can always like Facebook Live you or something and do it.
All right.
It'll be fun. We should do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's so weird. I keep hearing myself echo.
Yeah, I don't like that.
How do you think I feel?
I keep hearing myself echo, and like I'll hear the
I'm
spirit box.
I'm giving the
here.
coveted headphones back.
I could hear the spirit box.
I made them all
here,
sweaty now. He's gonna have to wipe them off.
Oh,
And then I
God.
could hear the
It's
I
hot
turned
over
the
here.
air up.
With 3 of us squished on the couch, it's like a sauna.
I could hear the spirit box here, but I could hear it there. But then I would hear a question, and then it would echo back, and I could hear the question again. I was like, I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to focus on.
That's the problem I was having. Is I could hear everybody asking the question, but I'm also trying to listen to the spirit box at the same time. And it wasn't bad at first, and then he switched tabs, and I really caught it.
All right, so wrap up, guys. Without going into too terribly much detail, maybe give people a heads up on what you're planning and what's coming up quickly.
We do have a fun one coming up in 2 weeks. We will be down in Bel Air, Ohio.
At the Ross house. We're so
Yes.
excited for that.
Yes, we will be doing an overnight investigation. I forget what time. It's either 3 or 5 we get let in
I think
over
5.
there. And then it runs until, I think we have the building till like 7 a.m. or something. I don't know if we'll make
She's
it.
letting you in early.
Yeah.
That's very nice of her.
Yeah.
And
I could
think-
be wrong. It may be later, but for some reason that's what I think it is.
And we will have special guest visiting
Oh,
investigator,
yes.
my dad.
Yay!
And also, I think it'd be a good idea to do a pre-show before you go down there to talk about the Ross house.
We can do
There's
that.
Yeah.
a ton of great information that you can pass on before you get down there even.
We can do that. And then at the end of September, we will be going to...
The Paracon.
It's not a
It's-
Paracon per se,
It's
but
a,
it kind
like a
of
psychic
fair thing.
Where is it?
Conneaut
Hotel Conneaut.
Conneaut Lake.
Ohio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ohio.
Remember, you have people
I
from different
forget
countries.
that we are all over the world now.
We're international. We're special.
So it runs Saturday and Sunday. There's a bunch of vendors that are going to be selling all kinds of cool things. There's psychic mediums there. You've got to sign up to get a spot with them. So if you're into that, make sure you do that as soon as possible.
Make sure if you're in the area, you come and see us at the Paracon because you can do a mini hunt with us.
Yes. Saturday night, there will be a sign-up sheet. You can sign up to do a mini ghost hunt with us.
I think it's like $25 bucks.
I think it's $20 per person. We are limited on the amount of people that we can have with us. So if you want to do it, you got to sign up fast. As soon as you get there, find our booth, sign up. We're hoping our merch comes in time so we can give out a couple little freebies. Also, they are going to be doing a trick-or-treating there, so all of the booths there will have candy we'll be passing out for all the littles. Maybe a grown-up or two can have a piece of candy.
On our next episode of Savagely Paranormal After Dark, we are going to do some
weird stuff
So
like normal.
we're
Like
gonna cover
sleepover party type
games.
Party tricks.
spooky games.
Yeah, games to play in the dark. It'll be fun. But we're not gonna do them.
Banned.
We're not gonna do them, but we're gonna
gonna
That is
talk
one
about them.
surefire
Talk
way
about
to
them.
get kicked off YouTube.
Don't worry, Jake's clothes will be staying on.
Go.
On that
I'm
note-
just a camera guy. I don't know.
No, we have a tripod.
Oh God!
Oh God.
Oh God! Why?
Why not? He's off camera. Nobody saw that.
On that note,
Except for
I gotta
us.
go. Bye.
See you later, savages.
Have a good night.
We're not.